your girl Shalae, and I'm back today with a third stimulus check update video. Happy Tuesday, my darling. In today's video, we're going to discuss the third stimulus check and how the Democrats are like, yo, we're going to push this bill. Y'all about to get this $1,400. And Joe Biden is like, you know what? Go hard or go home. So I think we may be getting this money, guys. We also are going to talk about how some states that are offering their stimulus checks, how now they want to go bigger as well. So some states are going to be giving about $1,800 as well. Then we also have unemployment, how there's a new bill coming out where unemployment may not be taxable. Yes, you're going to want to hear about this. And then we have some grants that are going to be going on for colleges, as well as, guys, that this new eviction moratorium. So if you want to know what is going on in the lovely world of stimulus, my darling, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, this is your first time tuning into my channel. Hi, hello, hey, friend. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel we talk about shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click the big old red subscribe button down below, and you're in just like that. And while you're at it, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. We're just gonna switch it up, try something new. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about this $1,400 check. So as of right now, Democrats, they kick off the process to passing this $1.9 trillion relief plan. So Congress said that they would take their first votes Tuesday on the path to passing the 1.9 relief bill. Both the House and the Senate held a procedural votes on the budget resolution. And then at this time, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer said, hey, time is a luxury our country does not have. And I agree 100%. Look, we need this money. We needed this money in January. We're in February, right? Yeah, we needed this money in January. We're in a whole new month. At this point, we're going to have our taxes before we get this money. But he said that the Democrats want this work to be a bipartisan support, and they welcome the input from the Republicans. Now, we know that yesterday the Republicans, they met with Joe Biden, and they had their own little plan, you know, that included $1,000 checks, $500 for dependents, and they had this whole little, you know, nice little PowerPoint presentation put together. I don't know if it was PowerPoint, but it just sounds good. But President Joe Biden, they said that he told the group that the package was way too small. Like, y'all done came up in here disrespecting my office like this. This is way too small. Now, he had a virtual meeting with Biden and the Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, and he said that he told the Senate Republicans that the $600 billion bill that they proposed is way too small, and that his message for them was to go big. So, I mean, I get it, because as of right now, look here, Joe, you put out you put out $2,000, right? But then we're letting you go with the $1,400. So anything under that is just like, no. Now, if you're going to say, hey, you know what? We're going to give y'all $1,000, then we're going to come back and give you a monthly payment, or we're going to keep doing this, maybe. You know what I mean? Like, if we're going to get some more, like if this is just the down payment again, we'll take the little snack. Let me know down below. If we're going to get another stimulus, would you take the $1,400 or the $1,000 if we're going to get some more money? Or no? I mean, we have to wait so long for it. I don't know. All right, so let's move on. If you're in California, California is looking to send statewide stimulus checks. We know about this, where Governor Newsom proposed sending $600 to the low-income residents in California. But now they said, hey, you know what? Since Congress is still tripping, we want to triple the payments, and they want to actually go as much as $1,800. Now, if California can go to $1,800, you mean to tell me that we still only can get $1,400? Because last time I checked, California broke too. Like, where y'all getting this money from? But a new state report suggests that the changes proposed by the Golden State Stimulus Plan, that the lawmakers should consider changes to increase the amount, but limit the number of people who can receive it. So the $600 payments, they said, will go to about 4 million people, and it will automatically be sent to the 2019 taxpayers who received the California Earned Income Tax Credit, along with the 2020 taxpayers with individual tax identification numbers who received the Cal Earned Income Tax Credit as well. So they're looking at increasing those payments as well, and they have where I think if you earn like less than $30,000 in a year that you can get it as well. Now, good old sweet home Alabama, yeah, we got something. All right, and you can see that my lack of zeal shows it's not much, but hey, it's something. So right now, Alabama lawmakers, they are introducing a bill to prevent stimulus checks from being taxed by state. So we all know that the stimulus checks will not be taxed federal because it's not earned income, but it still can apply to your state taxes as well. So the lawmakers are bringing up a bill and they're saying, hey, this will apply to the small business loans and the Paycheck Protection Program, and it will total like the $1,800 that the Americans received for the pandemic. In the state of Alabama right now, if you receive your stimulus check, then it's subject to state taxes. But House Bill 98 is going to be sponsored by Representative Andy Witt. I wonder if I know if he has somebody. I know somebody with the last name Witt. Let me look them up. But the bill would ensure that Alabamians aren't liable for state taxes on the stimulus checks or forgiveness of the Paycheck Protection Program funds as well for small businesses. So Governor Ivey, she's already passed an executive order saying the funds from the stimulus checks will not be taxable for your state taxes. Thank you. You've done something. So, I mean, I can't get mad, I would have rather, I like the money, we like the money that jingles, but we rather have the kind that folds. Meaning, girl, you couldn't give us a stimulus check. I'm just saying, what have we done? All right, so moving along, Democrats now are offering a bill to provide tax relief to unemployment recipients. So Senator Dick Durbin and Representative Cindy Acne, okay, on Tuesday introduced a bill aimed to providing tax relief to the people who have received unemployment benefits during the pandemic. So the legislation would exempt federal taxes for the first $10,200 in unemployment benefits that they receive. Now, the reason why they want to do this is because they said, hey, a lot of people receive these unemployment benefits and they didn't know that they were eligible, to get taxes taken out, and people needed their money. And so they said families across the country are struggling to keep a roof over their head, food on their table, to pay for health care and other necessities. As we grapple with the economic pain of the pandemic, they would like for this to be this tax relief to unemployed Americans so they can spend their benefits supporting their families on there. So a lot of people did not opt to get taxes withheld from their unemployment. And so, they've been talking about it like, hey, if you didn't pay taxes, when you go to file your taxes this year, you might be hit with a tax bill depending on how much you received in your unemployment, as well as what was happening. So they said that they introduced the bill to ensure recipients don't face that unexpected tax bill that would put them in further economic pain this April. So as of right now, it's unclear whether the bill will be included in this new package, the relief package that they're trying to pass, or not. But hey, some lawmakers and tax preparers are concerned that a lot of people are going to be surprised when they go to process these refund checks, and it's just a little something, just very little. But alrighty here. Now in Ohio, thousands start receiving backdated unemployment compensation, and they said that what you need to do in Ohio, and I've said this in other states as well, to make sure that you're still getting your money if you're waiting for it, you need to go online and certify your benefits, and on there make sure that there's not any extended program or something that they want you to fill out. And they said the pandemic unemployment assistance will be able to log on and certify on February 6th, but they need you to log in and make sure that you're certifying and filling out that information that they have. So that's in Ohio. Alrighty. Millions of Americans could still lose their homes despite President Biden's eviction moratorium order. So millions of Americans right now, could face eviction. And they said right now about 1/3 of Americans, roughly 107 million people, my goodness, are renters. Nearly 40 million have been protected by this eviction moratorium that has been going on since the pandemic. But they said a lot of loopholes exist in the executive order that President Joe Biden passed, and they must be addressed to keep people in their homes during the pandemic. So they said what you need to do, renters can be evicted for reasons other than non-payment, and that's pretty much the loophole that landlords are trying to use right now. Or landlords can even decide that they just don't want to renew your lease. But in order for you to avoid eviction, the tenant is required to provide their landlord with a signed copy of the CDC declaration. Now, they said at this point, when you provide them to the landlord that signed copy on there, the order doesn't preclude landlords from filing for eviction, so they can still file for the eviction started the process on there, but it forbids them from kicking you out of your place. But you got to have that. And if you don't have this declaration form from the CDC, they can kick you out, or they can find some other reason. You know how they do. All right, here. So if you're in West Virginia, as of right now, West Virginia University students are eligible for emergency grants for the pandemic. They are giving out $1,000 grants, but they said the recipients that receive the federal Pell Grant have top priority on there. So if you haven't filled out your Pell Grant or did anything, you need to do it by February 5th, but they are giving out emergency grants. And remember, I told you that if your child is in college, grandchild, you know someone that's in college, it behooves them to go talk with the financial aid office or just talk with someone, because a lot of colleges are giving out pretty much emergency grants, or they're calling it different types of things, but they do have grants there. That's all I have. And I know a lot of people have asked about Social Security. There is nothing out there regarding Social Security. Joe Biden is not even addressing it. Remember, he said this is not a top priority right now. So with that $200, it's not on the table. I can't put out anything that I don't see. And then there's nothing new right now on EBT, guys. Believe me, if there was, I would be putting out a video. So not much news today on this Tuesday, but hey, you know, better than nothing. As always, please like, comment, subscribe. I'm wearing my lipstick, which I'm looking at it. It looks different every single day, but it's just the liner I use. So sometimes I put on a chestnut liner. So then, you know, I put the gloss on top. You can get this at the Body Brand Boutique. Okay, it'll be in the description. Then some days I put on a purple liner, and it makes it very like pinkish purple, but it just depends on the pencil. But today with the blue, I think I got it right. Let me know what y'all think down below. Get the ebook, get the planner, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye, guys.